ML concept is same, but interfaces are different. Just you used to that interface. You just used to the interfaces. Team clear? Okay. Next one. The first thing to work with Azure ML, first we should require one Azure account. So everyone has Skype account? Yes or no? No. So Skype is belongs to Microsoft or not? Team, all those things. So you should have create Azure account. So how to create Azure account? But before that, there's a question. Azure has many services. How to cover 2 days? Then Azure has many services. From the many services, we are learning. We are learning Azure plus ML. That's it. You're getting my point? What I'm trying to say. I try to explain you how to create Azure account and all those things today. We understand in-depth understanding of these one. But before that, the first thing, let me open the documentations here. One second. So Azure has many things. Actually, this is not required, but just I had some idea. First, you have to create a workspace and then assets, environments, experiments, pipelines, data sets, models, endpoints. So link services, manage storage, Azure storage account, container, Azure key vault, Azure application. So this is all those things we don't have. So the good part of you can create Azure machine learning, Python is supports pandas, statistics, and all those things you have in Azure cloud, guys. Okay. Now before I go ahead, I want to open one documentations. Just go to this now and let's try to understand Azure ML. The first one, any model we build, but before that, just go business understand is important or not. Without business, you never identify dependent variable. So without identify dependent variable, you cannot build models, isn't it? So your model is wrong. So here, data understanding, then data prepare the data, and then we build ML modeling, then evaluations, then deployment. This is what we do in every stages and every practicals. This is what we do, isn't it? So next one, let's try to create. So the first one, you have to create your free Azure account. Just copy and go to this one and let me log into here. Let me log into here. Are we clear, guys? So, but in this one, what happened? There's a two options: start free, pay as you go. So one of my students got bill of a 1,50,000 because he do not activated free. He activated pay as you go. Postpaid. The main drawback of the cloud is first you use, then pay. Postpaid. Prepaid means what? First you pay and use. When the payment complete, it will finished. But when you postpaid, you talk continuously, and after that, the big bill will come, isn't it? So the same way, this guy also done this. So you don't activate pay as you go, just start free. But before start free, do you see Azure Cloud gives you these free services for everyone? How many services we have? Just go back 12 months, 75 hours each of V1s are ARM based and all those things you have. Azure Virtual Machine Windows, Virtual Machines Linux, SQL database. You can create database in the cloud as well. Azure Blob Storage, Azure Functions, Azure Cosmos DB, Azure Event Grid. There's a plenty. There's a 12 services or not? If you see what is the 55 other services, view all services. See this, you get to see start free. Just 1 second. You get to see all 55 services once you log into the account. Once you log into the account, just one moment. Okay. Identifications. Okay. Let me tell you. Uh, Listen to me. So after you log in to this one, steps to create Azure account. Okay, guys. So the first thing what you need to do is log into this one. I think I'll go to this file and let's copy and first. Okay. Second, once you go to the, you need to sign in. You need to sign in using, if you have your Microsoft account, that's fine. If you don't have, then create one. If you don't have, then create one. The third one, just go to the third. Just go to the third. And once you go to the third one, you have popular services, free 12 months, 55 services, no automatic charges. After your credit is over, we will ask you if you want to continue with pay as you go. If you do, you only pay if you use more than free amounts of services. Next, do you see you have a three steps? The first step is agreement. Okay. And you ticked everything and then go to the second step, identifications by phone. The second one, identifications by card, mandatory. Even though you opt for free service, but still you have to enter your card details, guys. Okay, you have to enter your card details. Okay, so you can enter, no worries. Even though I entered when I done, I think long ago, they charged me 2 rupees. Now, when you enter charge, you will get a message that 2 lakhs rupees will, that's something you get a message. Don't worry, they won't cut you amount. They just save, it's kind of some, uh, if you don't want to do, okay, if you don't want to do, just skip this set, skip this step. Just 1 second. Are you guys clear? So sign up your create account and agreement, then just verify the phone and verify the amount, the credit, the verify the card. Just verify the card, not deduct the amount. Understand the word. What is verifications? Verification does card belongs to you because unknowingly, if you activate some services, they have to pay from the card. Understand? So that's the reason you can follow. Don't worry at all. Now, if you know, don't little scary, then don't do that. Leave it. Clear, guys? So after you verify card, then only your account will activate. Then only your main account will activate. Main account will activate. That means why we activate all other services you can do. You can work using this, guys. Clear? So if you don't want to do, leave it. Don't do this. I'll tell you other steps. Try that. If that not works, then you can do this way. Clear, guys? I'll repeat again. First step, log into this account. Second step, sign in with your create one account. Agreement, verify phone, verify card. If you have some expired card which you don't use, just you have multiple cards or not bank accounts. So just have some $2 something about in the card you have 2 rupees or 10 rupees something. You give that card and verify. Okay, the card which you not used. If no, I don't want to take risk. So what you do, because we don't use entire money services from Azure, we build Azure Machine Learning. So what you do, go to Google and type, you log into your Microsoft account, and after that type Azure ML Studio. That's it. Which one you have to do? You can skip this part. You can, a user can also skip which one? Azure ML credit setup, verify the card. Can also skip the verify the card informations. And next, what you do, guys, fifth, Google Azure ML Studio, click and open. That's it. So the moment when you open, go to the sixth one. This is what main home screen looks like, guys. Microsoft Machine Learning Studio Classic. What you need to do, just go to Google and you try Azure, okay, Azure Machine Learning Studio Classic. Are you getting my point? The moment when you clicked it, the moment when you clicked it, you will get into this home page. This is what your Microsoft Machine Learning Studio. We get into the applications. Everybody clear? Everyone clear? Online team? How to get into this? Just very simple. Google Azure ML Studio Classic versions. And once you go to the Classic, then you will get into your main page. You get into your interface, Microsoft MS ML Studio will open. Clear, guys? So if you log into this account, just minimize and go to, okay. So after this, after you create your own account, once you pay, verify your card, this is your home screen looks like. After you verify your card, this is the home screen looks like, everyone. From here, you can see many services in below. You'll get it. These are the Azure services: storage account, free services, virtual machines, app services, SQL databases, Cosmos DBs, Kubernetes, all those things you have. Okay. From there, click create resource. What you have, guys? Click create resource. Type from create resource, search with machine learning. Create Azure Machine Learning. When you click Azure Machine Learning, create, still it will go to the same address. You're getting my point? End goal is same. Finally, even though the same account will open from Create Studio as well. How do we create? Very simple. As I told you, just one more time, you log into this account and you verify your card. After the verify card, this is your main home screen looks like. And after that, you can create a resource and then you type machine learning and create. The moment when you create, it will refer to same applications, which is Microsoft Machine Learning Studio. I hope understand up to this, guys. Everyone clear? Okay. Now, what next? One second. Okay. In this one, let me delete everything first. I'll make it a fresh account. Just one second. I created one project. First, web services. Do I have? No. Let me delete everything and then go to delete. Yes. And delete. Yes. Web services. Data set. Yes. Yes. And then close setting. After you log into the main account, go to setting. Seventh one is setting. And in the setting, what you need to do is, one moment. Create your workspace name. You have to create this workspace name, workspace descriptions, and workspace ID. If you're not able to create, just let me know. And workspace storage 0 GB and default workspace. Don't delete all this workspace and all those things. Are you done, guys? Authorizations token, don't do anything. You check is everything is activated. Your users has to be logged in here. You are the owner. And data gateways, so we have, don't do anything. Let's keep them blank. Clear? So in setting, just go back and create your own workspace. Create your own workspace. Understand? Go to 8. In eighth, what you um, do you have in the projects we have here, guys? These are the projects. So in organizations, there's a multiple departments, there are multiple projects, and those projects has to store or not. Next day again they will come and open the projects. So that's the reason the organizations they will create the projects like this. Experiments. I will tell you what is experiments and all those things. You have some experiments. My experiments means what? The moment when I work something in the cloud, then you will see the list of line items appear, which is done by user. So this is my experiment. What is sample? So when you click on the sample, this sample experiment created by Microsoft. You no need to write the code. Code is already written by Microsoft here. You just drag and drop. I'll show you right now. So what happened? So download data sets, everything done by what, guys? Microsoft. But I have to create my own, isn't it? I have to create my own. So for here, web services. If you want to deploy the ML model, you can use web services for deployment. Data sets. Do you know what data sets given by Microsoft? This is my data sets. Go to samples. This is all data sets given by Microsoft. MNIST and book review from Amazon. NER, named entity recognition sample articles, breast cancer, Siam data sets, and customer churn, movie rating. Every project's we done, guys. Movie tweets, Bill Gates RGB image, flight delay data, airport codes data sets, weather data sets, bike rental, restaurant ratings. We're gonna do it now. So this is all those things is given by Microsoft. But now, are you clear? All the left part we discuss. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And all those things we completed. Next, let's start the work now. I will click my data set. I'll click the data sets here and click a new options. Which options? New. So the moment when I go to the new, it is asked if in organizations when you work with projects, you just click on the projects and empty projects. You can get the projects from here as well. Next, go to the data set, new um, experiment. From experiment also we can bring up the experiment which we have. So I don't want it this. Just go to the data set and the new from local file. Let's take from my system file. Okay. Choose file and I want to go to 1 second desktop. Azure ML. I'll pick one small data. Bike data. Bike data.csv. I can say a Azure testing, Azure testing. Okay, just ticked it. So do you see it's loading here? You guys getting my point? So here all those things are loading. If you see this here, just upload the has completed. Okay, you we get this info or not here? Clear. This is queued in this one. After that, after that, go to web services. So what we done the next step? Now the next step is we go to dataset and then click on new and then we upload the data from local file. 9. After you done, go to experiments. Just the next one, go to experiments and from the experiments again go to new and blank experiment, saved data sets. What we go, my data set or sample? I have to go to my data sets, not sample. Sample is given by MS. Now this is what I loaded. Clear? Now how do I reach? Let's go back again. How do I get into it? Just data sets I uploaded. Then go to experiments. Then new. Then blank experiments. Then save data sets. Do you see what exactly all those things? Whatever the machine learning codes we write, developed, everything is already written by Microsoft case. So we will play around with this practical. Just have a look at it. Click this one and machine learning and go up save dataset first. Do you know transforms we covered? Data format conversions we covered? Data transformations, feature selections we covered? Machine learning we completed? OpenCV we completed? R also I will explain you. Text analytics we completed. Web service. This is what we'll do it now. Time series, we have a classes I'll cover it over there. That means all that no OpenCV we haven't because right now we are at NLP part. Okay. So once you do this, just click on save data sets, bike data.csv, just drag it and drop here, or right click, delete, double click on it. So this is called mini map. You know what is mini map? If I scroll down, it will slow down. If it goes up, it will goes up. This is called mini map, right? I'll go and keep this file up here and little scroll down. Okay, that's it. Or make it more visible. That's okay. So I think little reduce 110. Good. So go up here. This is what my main bike data set. Understand now? Today you learn how to import the data from your system to cloud. If the data is too big, your machines cannot handle, but cloud can handle. Agree with me? So just go to here after the data set experiments, then new blank experiments, and then saved. Then my experiments. What is my data set or my what is this, guys? So we can go to my data sets. Clear? Next. So here, very simple. Go to this now. How do I know? Just do you see run? I click here. In Python, I have to write a code import pd.read underscore csv and check the locations and then you paste. It's a long process. Very simple. Go and write run. No module. So right click and do you see right click dataset visualize. Now this dataset contain 1000 rows and how many columns? 19 columns. So statistics empty or not? Nothing. Let me select this. Now unique value 2, missing value, and then histogram. Did I write any code? No. It's already the graphs are pop up here. So from this graph, it is clearly bar graph. It's saying the frequency of marital stats, married is this much and unmarried single. Are you clear, guys? Next, educations. If we go to the educations, the married and single, bachelor's, graduate, high school and partial. So this is a cross tab. Understand? This is a I didn't do anything, everything done by the code itself. Let's close it. Are we understand, guys? So let's click again, right click, and I want to see, let's see descriptive statistics. I want to know the descriptive statistics, or maybe let's see, do you have any missing value? Just try with missing, clean missing data. Do you have this one? I'll drag it and let's keep it here. Let's keep it here. So it's showing the red mark. You know what is red mark? It's stating that input port is unconnected. I have to connect first and then run. That's it. Understand? So let me check. Do we have any missing data in the data set? First, we check this, guys. Okay. Right click and data set and visualize. How to check in the data has missing value? Click missing value 0. First attribute. Second, Third, 0. Okay. Check this. We have, there is no missing value. Check the missing value. There is no missing value. So that's why let's better. I want to upload another data set and then let's see. And we slowly work on it. How do I go back to another data set? Just minimize and click on data sets, new and local file, choose file. Let's talk about restaurant data and .csv and ML model building with deployment. Clicked it. It's uploading. The data set is uploading. And just what is next, guys? Go to experiments and new blank experiments and then another data sets create. Can we create multiple data sets like this or not? Yes, you can create multiple data sets like that. Okay. And then double click on it. So here now I'll mention this one as, just go here and ML model building with deployment on 530. Just go here and a little bit reduce to this one. So this is the first restaurant.data.csv. Clear? But before I go back to this explanations, I want to explain the data set. What we try to find out. These data sets contain how many rows, guys? 138 rows. How many columns? 19 columns. Clear? This data contains 138 rows and 19 columns. So before I want you to let me explain this one. Go to this folder and open this data. So if you follow this data, guys, data set, so you have some attributes, right? Okay, what is this name of the restaurant review? Assume customers are visiting to the restaurant for lunch, dinner, and breakfast, all those things. So what we try to do, user ID, latitude. Every restaurant has a latitude and longitude locations. And does the customer is smoker, false or true? False or true. So here you try to find the probability of how much of smoker. False means what is the probability of false? You need to predict that. And drink level, whether the customer is these are the let me apply filters. So whether he's casual drinker, social drinker, and all those things. How the customers visit to the restaurant, whether if you refer to this elegant, formal, informal, no preferences. So does customers visiting with family, friends, and do you see some question mark are there or not? That means what? There are some missing values. So here dress preferences we have and ambience. So ambience with family, friends, and all those things we discuss. How the customer visit by transport, car, on foot, or public transport. And then we have does single marital status, does single married, and all those things. Hizos, that means does the customer is independent or does they have kids and dependent. So, but you have all the attributes of the customers, guys. Height of the customers, weight of the customers, budget, and activity, student or professionals, which religion the customers belongs to. So, which religion, and then what is the personality of the customer. So, we have all the data. Clear? This is the data set. And we try to explore this data sets in the cloud. Just go to the cloud and first refer to this. This is what all the records we get. If you want to download the data sets, what you do, right click and download. I can download to my local file, to my system. So today you understood how to upload and how to download. Clear? Now, visualize. In the visualize, first user ID, missing value 0, latitude 0, longitude 0, smoker, how many missing value? 3, drink level 0, dress 5, ambience 6, transport, we do have missing value. Be getting my point? Now, would you build a machine learning model without missing value? No. Would you build a machine learning models with missing value, guys, or visualize? You have to clean it. Then you, so how to clean that then? How to clean? Just go and click here. Let's try type missing data. So in Azure, we call the data transformation manipulation. Just drag and drop here and connections. Once you do this clean missing value, select this. Do you see there is an option called launch column selector? Which column you wanted to fill missing value? Understand, guys? Which column you wanted to fill missing value? Just click this. The moment when you click this, okay, I think, okay, if you see this, just actually, if you look at this, guys, wait, do I have missing value first? Wait, let me open a blueprint, which, wait, guys, just blueprint. I'm sorry. So this is not clean missing data. So there's a next column. Select columns in data set. Which one it'll come, guys? Select column in data sets. Okay. So first, once we get the data sets, what we do, we need to build the model with right attribute or not. But without right attribute, how to fill missing value? It is wrong, guys. My bad. Just go here, right click and delete it. Okay. Now I'll go to this now. Okay. So data transformations, select columns in dataset. Just go and click here. Now, this would be better. So then I have to select the relevant attribute. Exactly. Selections of attributes, right, guys? Just go here and launch column selector. Okay. We always build the model with right attributes, not irrelevant attributes. So how do I, so whatever the right attributes, this is your datasets cloud given you. All the attributes you have to shift from here to here, and then you can apply. So how do you do this? Just select everything, clicked it. I select a column. But here from the column, what exactly does not really matters? User ID, latitude, longitude, customers, height, weight, religion, activity, and color. So there are 5 and 3, 8. Just go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think latitude, longitude I mentioned. Just go to, you can remove the irrelevant attributes. Just one moment. Okay. So I mentioned few columns here, except user ID, latitude, longitude, religion, color, height, weight. So I think same things I mentioned. Activity is important, guys. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. This part clear or not? So activity means if it's a terrorist, then it's a problem or not? So these are activities is required. So how many activities we removed? 5. So how many columns we selected? Rest of them 7. 7 we removed, and after that ticked it. Guys, did you understand this one? Did you understand this one? Everyone. So right click and data set visualize. How many? 19 columns. How many columns are removed? Let's maybe 19 means 20. So 20 minus, you get this one. So once we done this, we remove these are columns. We done it. Let's close. If you see, I have to run this run selector. Run selected means only one pointer will execute. If you execute this one, every line items will be selected. It will take more time. Understand, team? So here Now we selected this. Let's try right click and result data set. You got result data set after you done? Just go to visualize. Good, 90 12. All irrelevant attributes we removed. Understand or not? 12 7 19, isn't it, guys? Okay, good one. Now we do have some missing value. Then you apply missing value, guys. Uh, Clean missing data. Just apply. But here, clean missing data, I have to connect for one connector here or not? Let me finish. And then if I run this one, it has to be run 1, 2, 3. It take more time. So I'm doing right click, or maybe you runs here, run selected. It's not activated. If you see this run selected. So clean, oh, I'm sorry. I have done. So in the clean missing data, maybe right click and 1 second, right click. If you visualize, let's see, still it is not done because I have to fill some technique or not. If you scroll down, if you scroll down, cleaning mode, how to fill numerical value, categorical value, mean mode, median. If I scroll down, you have replaced with which strategy? Mode strategy. Let's go ahead with mode strategy. And once we go ahead with mode strategy, so what you do, just go ahead and run selected. Clear, guys? Let's check now. Just right click and clean data set, clean transformations. Just go ahead and visualize. So we had some missing value. If we found missing value, then work is improper. Let's check. Smoker is 0, drink level 0, dress. I hope it's filled, guys. All missing values cleared. Yes, guys, there is a no missing value we found here. So, guys, understand how to fill missing value in the cloud without writing any code. If you learned it, see, you working such a big codes like NLP, XML scrapping, web scrapping, we code it everything, guys. This things is very easy for you. You will complete entire, especially my students, you will complete everything Azure in hardly 15 to 10 days, guys. Understand, team? So the one, this is very easy. And you know it and very interesting as well, right? Without code you done. After clean missing data, what you do, guys? So clean missing data done. No, clean missing data. So before that, just go to this. So what we done here, look at the follow documentations. First we data set. Let's visualize right column, select them all. Before we build, we need to check missing value. Yeah, after that we split data. So how do you split? Yeah, just go here. Do you see split data or not? Let's drag and drop here. So there is 2 pointers comes here. Why the 2 pointers? 1 point for clean data set, 1 point for cleaning transformations. This pointer for this one, another pointer for this one, 1 and 2. Read this, right? So never be confused. And if you drag and drop this one, it does not support because this is for cleaning transformations. This is for clean data set. So I have to clean data set. But when you click, how many split ratios? 80, 20, 75, 25, 70, 30. Just click here and I can go to 8 means 80% screening, 20% goes for split. So here, randomized split, let's make it to 0, false. Training phase, testing phase. This again. So right click and you see, let me run again. If I run, do you see it will run first again? Wait, everything will run from beginning. This is running. Now it will run. Now it will run. So you can do run selected. If you run, it will take a little more time, but that's okay. Up to this, everyone clear or not, guys? So how much we done? Split data set. In the split data set, right click, result data set. Two data sets clear. One for data set one, one for training, two for testing. So how do we know this? Just go and visualize. 110. Do you know what is total records? 138 into 80% divided by 100. So when you check this, you have all the concepts or not, guys? So what we have 138 into 80 by 100. That means you get sum of how many records, guys, you have? Same 110 records, guys. 80% means 110 records. Do you see this? All the now next testing, it should be less or no? How much? 28. Just go to result data set 2. Visualize 28. That means we split the data into training, we split the data into amazing. Are you writing any machine learning model code? But if you do not understand the machine learning, you can't understand this. You don't understand 1 month we spent in ML, you then only these things is easy for you. Now, what next? After split the data, train model. I have to implement the algorithms now. Just go back and mention here classifications. In the classifications, do you notice these are algorithms we have? Decision forest, decision jungle, logistic regressions, two class point machines, decision tree. Actually, this is so what we do decision forest, decision tree, both concepts same, guys. How? I will tell you. Just drag and drop here. Just drag in. Do you remember after split right from sklearn.tree import decision tree classifier, I write a code. Now same where I write a code here as well. That means I drag and drop. So when you click and let's execute this. It's a resampling method and bagging. It's by default I do anything. It's given by number of decision tree. It's given by 8. Don't change. Max depth. You know what is max depth? It's better I reduce the depth to 12. Okay, because you know what is max depth concepts, all those things, how many depth we build the tree. And we have a data sets and we discuss mathematical how to create root node, what is Gini index, entropy, and how to compute the information's gain, and when to decide what is purity split, what is impurity split, all those things we done. Okay. And minimum number of sample split is just 1. So I don't change anything. I just change only 12 depth of the tree. Let's have, yeah, we not required. The use case is different here. Okay. Just one moment. Where is that? My file. Where is that, guys? Okay. Up to this, are we done, guys? Now, after decision tree, what we do? Go to the documentations. Just you follow the documentations. Train model, classification, multi-class decision tree. So here I have to train the model. Do you have train model or not? How do we train? X train, Y train. We train or not? X train, Y train with algorithm. So there's a two components is create. This is training. This is which one? One or two? I will connect them, guys. But here train model with algorithm. Okay. And train data. Now train model, just go here and launch column selector. For which data we referring to? Smoker. We try to see the probability of the smoker or not. That's why I just select the smoker and right click and run selected. So we built a detailed blueprint of the project we're doing right now. Um, it's done. Wait for some time. Train model, right click. We train. Train model you cannot visualize. Am I correct, guys? Okay. After the train, what is the next step, guys? To score. To score means testing. So here, score the model. Train score, test score. Just go to the. So you have two concepts. In split that I train the model. So model training is done or not? I have to connect to one end. Test part I have to connect here. Test part I have to connect it. So what is core? I mean, in this core model, you have two connector. Just right click and run selected. So guys, all the model building done. So finally, what is the next step is just go here, evolutions, evolute the model. So we have for evolutions, what you need to do is just connect this. What is the performance measures? Confusion metrics or not? Right click and run selected. Good. So team, today we learned step by step approach, whatever we complete. Okay, but wait, let's see what exactly output we got here. And right click and evolutions result, visualize. 67 accuracy we got, guys. Confusion metrics we got or not, guys? How much accuracy we got? 67 percentages overall accuracy. We got actually this. I hope you can know how to solve this. What is TP, what is TN, and how to check. You understand or not, guys? All the concepts. So finally, do you see how the model built, guys? And once you close, so all the concepts we done today, which algorithms I created? Decision forest. 67. Can we increase the accuracy now? That we'll do tomorrow. And deploy the model. I want you to try this today. Would you try? Okay. Pretty amazing concepts, guys. Yeah, hyperparameter tuning also we can do tomorrow. I'll implement I same algorithms. I will remove. I will add another algorithms. And after that, check the accuracy. Let's increase the accuracy. And after that, we go for deployment. How to deployment everything's we learn. So now tomorrow we complete Azure ML. Then after that, we introduce to deep learning, guys. Deep learning already installations completed. Everyone complete PyTorch, Ultralytics, and what? TensorFlow, Keras, Theano, and OpenCV done. All the DL libraries installed, right? So can we apply all data pre-processing techniques? See, you cannot compare C programming or Python programming to Azure. Understand? This is the steps is given by the cloud. You have to follow that. Yeah, you can use OT. Okay, Mayur. So what I'm trying to say, can we apply all data pre-processing technique? Yes, you can apply, but you have some limitations. Whatever the mic you get the service given here, you have to use that service itself. Understand, Mayur? So whatever service given here, you have to use that services. Well, Azure charges or it comes under free. No, these all comes under free, Praveen. You don't need to pay any amount for this. The moment when you open, you get a blue box like that, red box. The moment when you click pay as you go, then it will charge, or else it's not charged. First, I explain everything's in detail. I will share these documents to you today. So please work and complete your work and give it to me. I mean, you can submit your class. And I really thank to the student who dedicatedly work. You work because you gain a knowledge, you gain a confidence. That's what you're working. Am I correct or not, guys? And you, this is, I develop one task, I explain in the class, you'd learn many. And this is what? This is, I'm not use any GPT key. Let me tell you, in all the practical, we train the data or not? In all the practicals, we train the data. Yes, guys? See, but in here, extracted text. You load a text and extract it. This is part of your, what we say, large language model as well. So in upcoming classes, how we build a model, train the model with the RAG, and how to create a front end without train the data. So that's why we introduce an API key, and those are very interesting practicals, and you build a lot of things, guys. Now, if you see any other, uh, you feel this is, I hope, please work on all the tasks in upcoming days. There's a lot of tasks I'm going to assign, and we introduce deep learning neural network on day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's go for deployment. Are we clear? So, Azure ML part, I hope understand. So, please complete this today and upload in your classroom. Upload in the classroom. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is good fit for your profile as well. At least you can say that you build model in the cloud. Which cloud? Azure cloud. So Azure is easy. Don't worry about that. Just drag and drop. Okay. Actually, it's good for deployment, not good for development. In development, you can't change whatever you want, but in good for deployment. How to deploy? I'll explain tomorrow. How to build hyperparameter tuning, I'll explain tomorrow. All those things. And next week, I'll introduce to PySpark, Spark with the Python, how to install then Databricks. Then we build all YOLO, OpenCV, okay, Gemini AI, LangChain, and then we go for like multi projects, multiple projects, multi class classifications, binary class classifications. We have plenty, guys. Okay, that's it for today. And let me stop. And amazing concepts day by day. Good, guys. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So please work. I'm sure everyday sessions is more interesting, and that's what you post your work. Do hard work, and it's working on resume now. All the projects please mentions in the resume. And do you remember I give you four websites: learnpython.org one, and Geeks for Gigs, and HackerRank, and LeetCode. Step first. Oops concepts, which is completed so far? Oops concepts, guys. I think class. Class method. There's a two concepts I will introduce. Special method, and we never started. We do this. Then inheritance, then polymorphism, then we talk about encapsulations. Okay, there's a plenty of things we complete. So I'll continue that one by one. We build a CNN neural network architectures, ANN neural network architectures we have, and very easy way I can explain you. See you tomorrow. Good day. Bye, guys. Okay.